Hello, dear friends. It's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. You guys are awesome. It's a wonderful time to be here again. And of course, this is the best place to be because we give you the most trending, exciting, reliable, authentic, sizzling, and hot gist from Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and many more. So, if you're here for the first time, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, dear friends, without further ado, don't forget this is Saffron Media and we're here for you. Right here, it says that presidency and government put the blames on NMA president for resident doctor strike. You know, these governments are so fond of putting the blame on someone else, and they forget it is their responsibility to ensure that there's safety of lives and properties. But I wonder why they are always putting the blames on someone else. But anyway, more details will come to you shortly. And of course, why they do all of this, we do not understand. But of course, we hope that they do it right, because putting the blame on somebody else is just a show that they are not ready to do anything to make Nigeria a better place for everyone to really live in. But right here, it says that the Minister of Labor and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, has accused the leadership of the Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, of connivance and tacitly giving support to the ongoing strike by members of the National Association of Resident Doctors. He specifically blamed NMA President Professor Innocent Uja for not interfacing properly with the Federal Ministry of Health in resolving some of the issues that led to the current strike by members of NARD. The minister also clarified issues relating to his recent television interview, where he made reference to the service package for residency training of doctors in the United States and United Kingdom in relation to Nigeria, stating that what he meant was that their government is not involved in payment of salaries and some aspect of training of resident doctors, such as books, examination fees, among others, as it's done in Nigeria. In a statement recently signed by the Deputy Director of Press and Public Relations, Charles Akpan, in Abuja, Ngige said, instead of dissipating energy on interpreting his comments, which at best could be regarded as an arbiter, the NMA, the NMA should sit up and address the challenge of series of strike which junior doctors in NAD have been embarking on, especially the current one that started on 1st of April. Speaking on the issues that led to the current strike by resident doctors, the minister said one of the demands of NARD, which is the central placement of house officers, was approved by the Federal Executive Council (FEC), and that it was intended that this could enable all would-be interns to be automatically absorbed into the system after their one-year internship. This was to prevent these graduates roaming the streets for up to 12 months waiting for spaces for housemanship. This was meant to curb favoritism and corruption associated with their recruitment in different centers. Hence, the last executive committee of the NMA was informed of the decision and they fully supported. This same centralized recruitment was meant for other health professionals, but medical graduates were chosen for the pilot program, which was to start in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. He said. Ngige further stated that the House officers are not members of NARD, since they are medical doctors with provisional license, but members of NMA, which is the professional umbrella body for all doctors. He further accused the NMA leadership of abdication of responsibility for protecting the resident doctors, describing it as grave display of lack of leadership. The minister added that the invocation of national strike by NAD over an issue that could be handled by NMA does not help the country. I am aware that NMA president had complained that he does not get the expected cooperation or audience with two health ministers and their officials, but that is one of the challenges faced by people in leadership, a situation that has made my ministry to play proactive roles to prevent the strike not only in health sector but in education and other sectors. But the NMA president is reminded that he cannot effectively pilot the big job of the presidency of NMA from his new seat as the vice chancellor of the new Federal University of Medicine, Otokpo, in Benue State, he said. Well, obviously, I don't know why Chris Ngige is actually saying all of this and trying to push the blames and all of that, saying that the NMA chairman or the NMA president is trying to favor the resident doctors and backing them of the strike that is ongoing. What do you expect of him? Now, you said something that the NMA chairman or the president is not in good terms with the with the minister of the in the Ministry of Health, that is not in good terms with those in authority right there, and you expect him to support those people or support the resident doctors, because they are just the bigger body of the resident doctors, because they already have license and all of that. But even as the president of of the medical association, he said he still suffers a lot of things from those in the ministry because they do not even want to listen to him. He said because the leadership in the ministry do not even pay attention when he talks to them about the things or whatever they need in the ministry or whatever they need in the medical association. And they forget that they are all health sectors and they should work hand in hand. They shouldn't think about one parties for the ministry, another parties they feel they are better than us, and all of those mindsets will only get things to be worse in the country. And one thing that the federal government should do, they should start accounting. They should start making sure that people account for whatever position they occupy. How can the president of the medical association and Ministry of Health be in serious fight and nobody is asking what is the cause? Just because NMA is not getting what they are supposed to get from the ministry, and nobody is asking any question, but they just know they are not in good terms. All of this should have to stop for Nigeria to really work. But I believe a lot of Nigerians have even given up in Nigeria because they believe that it's not a place that can work any longer. But of course, God knows best. But whatever it is, from our own ends, we can still try to work things out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Whatever you have to say, please drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.